Hey guys, Joe here with my surfing journey. So I'm making this quick video to hopefully help out new surfers that are about to buy like their second board. You know, this is coming, you started with this foamy and now you want to get a more professional board so you don't look like a beginner. So about me, like I've only been surfing a year, so I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I do know that the last board I bought after the foamy was a complete mistake. So hopefully I can help you save some money. So with a foamy, I'm 180 pounds. The board was 7.6 and it was probably like 80 some liters, 89 somewhere around there. So like it was easier to ride, right? And I wanted a, you know, more professional looking board so that way I didn't look like a complete beginner, right? Because I was self-conscious, like not gonna lie. And I just wanted to figure, like, of course a better board would have to make me better, right? No. So here's the mistakes I made personally. So one is I dropped the leaders too quickly, okay, for my skill level. Now, I was only, I wasn't even super consistent last year with my foam board. And so with the, you know, the pop-up. So why would I be any better with a board with a lot less leaders, right? It makes sense. Why would you possibly do that, right? Because I'm more. So anyway, I went from a foamy to a 7.2. It was an NSP board, and it was like 42 liters. Looked better, but it surfed like shit. Like, it's harder to get up on. If you're not even consistent with a foam board, like, it doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to go to another surfboard, in my opinion. So that was the one issue. But it did look nicer. But then the other thing was I just didn't enjoy myself in the water. One, the board's hard, right? So a lot of people don't talk about this, but when you go from a foam board that's soft to like an actual surfboard, like it actually hurts more, right? So that was one thing that wasn't as pleasant. The other thing is because the boards are so much lighter, like it's crazy how much lighter this other board is, right? And what happened is every time it pop up, like it would end up like the ass end would always kick out, like every single time. The other issue is because it wasn't as wide. You know, I was picking a board that was much, you know, narrower, and because of that, there was less of a sweet spot. So, you know, before with the pop-ups, like on a foam board, like obviously can't be on the edge, but like you don't have to be that accurate to be able to get up on the board. But when you're on a narrow board, like your sweet spot's a lot less, so that makes it a lot more difficult. The other thing that I wasn't considering is like where I was surfing. So I'm in New Jersey. The waves are shit most of the year. Like they just are. And I'm surfing predominantly in the summertime. I'm down the shore for the summer. So I'll surf like every day, not every day, but most days during the summer. So, you know, during the year I might surf 60 times. Well, 50 of those times are in the summer, and in the summer, the waves are 1 to 2 foot. So for me, why would I have to, like, the smaller board's going to be harder to get up on, but number two, like, you need typically a bigger board anyway for this summer surf when I'm dealing with 1 to 2 foot waves, right? So I didn't take that into account, and because of that board, even though I only spent like $400 on it, it wasn't like it's just sitting there. I used it a few times, but it just sits there now. So fast forward, I did pick up another board this year, but I said this time I'm like, I'm not making the same mistake. So I ended up going with a Tacona board. So they're located in South Jersey, and what this board is, it's like 60 some liters. It's just as wide as the other one. It might be actually about an inch wider, and so it's easier to it's still easy to pop up on. It's easier to paddle. It seems quicker down the line, and it seems to be able to turn a little bit better. So I'm getting all the benefits of basically the foam board without a lot of drawbacks. The only drawback at this point is mostly it's hard. Like, and for right now, if you haven't watched the other video, I basically have to wear a wrist brace still because my wrist is still screwed up, and it looks like I basically punched a wall like over and over again because of the hard board, because I went surfing for 2.5 hours and I caught like 30 some waves, so like it just hurts. So anyway, hope this helps so you don't waste any money. Have an awesome day. See ya.